Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with episode number 50 of my vintage story playthrough. This is my very first time ever playing the game, but after 50 episodes, I've learned a tremendous amount, in large part thanks to the community, the commenters, and the chatters during live streams. So thank you, everybody. Big shout out. But for now, we are standing out here in front of our base. In the last couple episodes, I've been working on the windmill, which I built on top of the house, but it wasn't quite up to snuff. It wasn't big enough, so I've made it bigger. There it is. I did a little bit of work off camera, just building, redesigning, falling, getting back up again, redesigning. You can see, let's go up there. We've got a lot more power now, potentially. I hope. The sails are completely maxed out. We've got two of them. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get up there. Oh, there it is. It's got a door on it and everything. Little steps going up. I've also got the ladders for accessing the outside. We'll just go up to the top here. Look at this. All glass in front. The interior, there's no other glass there. That's one thing I'd like to do is maybe hit up some quartz veins and just start pumping out the glass blocks, because it would be cool to have this thing four-sided with glass. But here we are. Now you can see there's an absence of the most important part, the inner workings. Haven't built any of that yet, but still not sure. I know that I'm going to need the large gear wheel for these two things here, but I'm hoping that these two will power everything we want, from the helve hammers to the mixing bowl and the cairn. But I don't know. We'll see. They are moving pretty good now, but there's been a couple times while I was building them where the wind flow would stop, and so they would just not move. But like I was saying, they are at their maximum in terms of sail length, and that's not, as far as I can tell, that's not just because of the blocks there. They just can't be any bigger here. But yeah, so had a lot of fun with it. It's very resource heavy, though, obviously. Yeah, all the sandstone blocks, had to whip a bunch of those up. Went on a couple of little hikes out into the desert, just picking up rocks and stuff. But we managed it. We managed it here, so we'll see. I don't think we're going to spend all day today, though, figuring out the inner workings. We'll just leave that kind of sit for now. But let's go down and say hello to you-know-who. There he is, the big man himself, star of the show. Let's get that dog a bone, folks. Yep. Okay, he's good. His weight is still low. I don't know. I don't know. That's okay, though. Take a look at the trees out here. Looking good. Obviously no fruit on these, but if we step into the courtyard, we will see some pears. Oh, and I think they're about ready to harvest. Look at this tall man right here. Oh, yeah. Fruit, yep. Fruit's ready for another 30 days, basically. We can harvest a bunch of pears now. Sadly, I think the pumpkin has had its last over here. Yep. I don't think that thing produced very much at all either, unfortunately, which, I don't know. The pumpkins are a very finicky plant. That's one thing I've learned in my short time growing them. But nonetheless, guys, we've got a lot to work on today. I think we might do some traveling. I'm not sure. It's hard for me to say that, knowing I have to leave behind all the animals and stuff. Oh, a couple of updates here. Let's just close this in case the rams get out or something. One big update right over here. Boom, the little baby has been born. I haven't even checked its gender yet. I don't know. Out of the way, big man. So what do you got? Oh, okay, it's a little bighorn. It's a baby bighorn. How do I get out of here? The ram is attacking me, folks. Yeah, so it would have been better if it was a female, but we'll take it. I'm happy that we're just producing, and it took her forever to gestate and have the babies, but now we need to start feeding her again, no doubt about it. Now, I went through and I culled a bunch of the chickens. I tried to just focus on the youngest generations and leave the older ones, but with the chickens, it was pretty difficult. The pigs, though, oh, they've gone through a major culling. And you can see we're down to literally just 2 pigs, guys. That's it. I killed every other one of them. I was having some issues with them. couldn't get the right generations. I don't know what was going on, but now we're back to basically square one. You know, I mean, heck, even when we first started breeding, we had more sows than this, but they're both generation 3. So what's in her belly, because she is pregnant, should be gen 4. And you can say I've even blocked off the outside now. There's still a block missing, but they're not going to be able to get outside. Just really, really watching and keeping a close eye on the pigs and stuff. That's one of the reasons I want to travel, but at the same time, I don't, you know, because we got a lot going on over here, but I want to keep things exciting, and I'm really curious about the resonance archives. I think they've dropped off the map right now, but one thing I was considering was locating those, actually traveling to them. There we go. And boom. Now if we look, it should be down here. Really good distance, though. Really far. It's down here. I mean, this would certainly be a multi-day trip. The farthest I've ever traveled was right here to where we found the bees. And it puts that trip to shame. That's like a 1-day trip. This is definitely like a 2.5, 3 days, just one way. So it could be fun, though. And especially if it's in like a deserty area or a different kind of region of the world, I'd love to discover some new stuff. Maybe take the cages with us and see if we can find some new animals. Nonetheless, I think it's worthwhile. Even if we don't find animals or anything, I'd like to maybe set up a structure near there. We could start to explore the Resonance Archives a little bit, but I think it'd be smart to take like one of the gears with us. Yeah, one of these here, temporal gear, bring that. We could set our spawn point near it. So if I die, I'm not like, you know, I'm just not losing all my gear and stuff. We could have a little house there. Doesn't have to be much, just somewhere where I can sleep and cook, you know, and maybe have a small farm or something where we can grow our own food down there so I'm not constantly worried about feeding myself. I think that would be a good thing to do. It's going to be a long journey. And like I say, we're going to be leaving behind everybody. I'm not even going to take Bruno with me. I don't have enough experience with the tame dogs, I think, really. But, man, oh man, it's tough to pull myself away from this lovely place. But I think everything here will be safe. So, yeah, maybe that's what we should do today, guys. A bit of a traveling episode. All right, well, a little bit of preparation before we leave. We're going to need some food for this trip. And although I probably will take some starter seeds down there, maybe just like a berry, not a berry, we'll get berry bushes along the way, but maybe a stack of carrot seeds so we can plant them. Let's see, what else do we have a lot in abundance? Turnips would probably be the best. Yeah, we'll take half snack. No, we'll just do, see, I want to leave enough here. Yeah, a half stack of each, that's good enough. Really, I mean, honestly, it's more than we need. Yeah, we'll just grab the turnips. That's probably the best because, like I said, we can get berry bushes along the way, propagate those at the site. And yeah, if we just focus on one vegetable, that'll be enough. But we are going to want to whip up some stuff for the road. So I think we're going to do a couple of crock pots here, probably 3 or 4 of them. Want to be loaded up, and I've got cabbage and pears. Now, we're going to want to chop some of the cabbage. How does this work? There we go. Yeah. So I think it's, do we want 6? Let's just chop them all. Okay, and let's not do that many here. I got a better idea. This will be easier for my brain to follow if we just do single crock pots worth. There. Okay, then this is 4 here. There. And do I want to chop these too? No. I'm not sure. I feel like there's probably something else I should do with the fruits. Juice. Well, it's got good saturation on it. We'll just put 4 in there, not 6. There we go. All right, so we'll get that set up a couple of times. I can do 2 of those. We'll get those going real quick. Okay, boom, there we go. Of course, we got a stack of, I'll show you what I'm bringing with me here in 1 second. Let's just get these lit so they're working. And I want to take a look at what we've got over here. Okay. There's breadcrumbs. Those are good. Let's close it up. Okay, over here we've got flour, some rot. I'll take that downstairs. Okay, we do have chopped carrots, and these have really good saturation. Yeah, I should be using some of those. So I'm going to whip up a bit more. Let's keep the fruit. So we'll want those. All right, we'll just do, I think, 4 more, or 1 more. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Anyway, so what we're looking at here is a bowl, a cooking pot, obvious reasons. Then I've got the temporal gear. We've got some fencing in case I want to, set up a little perimeter around whatever kind of base we make. Some glass panes. I know this is not necessary, but I really like glass and having some windows in our house. Of course, the bed, just so much nicer having that pre-made. Same with the doors too. Now I'm also going to grab like my saw and, maybe something else, the clippers maybe. But yeah, then I'm going to bring the cages, a wooden chest, and some oil lamps. Just figured that'd be nice to have those instead of having to use torches. I've only got a stack of 44 cobblestone. I might end up incorporating a lot of packed dirt into this build here. We'll just see how things go once we get there. But then again, I could probably whip up a couple stacks of cobblestone. Clay's getting a little low, but it's easy to find and replace that stuff. All right, so let's set up 1 more pot of stew. I think 3 crock pots with, some of the best foods I've got should be good here. 3, 4, yeah. Plus I'm bringing these pies here. They're good for 9 more days, so yeah, I'm confident this will be enough food. These crock pots, once you, put the right ingredients in them, they fulfill a lot of saturation, no doubt about it. Oh my God, guys, look at this inventory. It is totally full. So I did whip up a stack and a half here. I don't know. I might be over preparing. Then again, I might be under preparing too. I don't know. But I brought the map too because it seems occasionally that symbol will fall off. Maybe it's just between loads, but I just want to be extra careful. So who knows? Maybe it'll be useful once we get closer. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's wolfing away. Let's give him a little bone. Say goodbye to Bruno. Everybody make sure the doors are all closed. There you go, buddy. Yeah, it's actually a little bit late. 5:30. I'll probably go ahead and wait till the morning to go, but man, oh man, it is tough leaving this place behind. It's okay. We're not leaving forever. We're coming back to all this mischief and mayhem that we've created here. Oh my gosh, guys. As much as I do love this place, I am really looking forward to the new update. Because as I've alluded to previously, once I get a new world started with the new update, and I know there's going to be, nothing to interfere for another year or so. In other words, don't have to worry about any new big changes coming. I'm going to devote a ton of time. We're going to be doing chiseling and all that good stuff. But all right, enough chatting. Let's I'll do a little puttering around here, some chores or something. Yeah, maybe feed the animals again for the last time. Not the last time ever, just the last time in a while. And then in the morning, we will head out. Have you ever had a big flight you've got to catch the next day, or maybe you're going on a road trip or something and you just can't sleep the night before? Well, that's how we feel. It is 4:22 a.m., folks, and we are heading out right away. Say goodbye. I'm not even going to go look at them. Just wave goodbye to the animals. Goodbye, Bruno. Goodbye, baby Ram. We will see you again soon. All right, here we go. I think we're in the general direction. Yeah, so it's south, as we've seen down here. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way there again, scrolling. But like this. This is the direction. Now, tools are all in good shape. The sword is a little bit, it's the worst of them, but I think it'll hold up. I don't use it that often. Don't know if we'll be going into the archives too deeply. I mean, it's going to be hard to go there and not at least peek around or try and locate them. But yeah, I don't know. We're still wearing the Gambison armor here, so haven't, made anything metal yet. I figured this is just to get things established, When we get there, set up a little base, plant some crops maybe if it's not too late in the year. No, we can probably plant some. And we'll, like I say, explore around. I don't know how obvious the archives are, like if it's just a big hole in the ground or if it's a structure, no clue. But we're going to find that out together, guys. So looks like now it calls for a little bit of swimming. Let's go. All right, well, we have made some good progress here. I have swum across several lakes now. Time to eat up some berries. Been just collecting bushes of the red and black currants as I go. But I've always got room in my inventory maybe for some bony soil if it's here. Everybody loves sifting. Of course, that'd be something we'd have to do on return, but you can see I'm already thinking about what we're going to do when we get back home. It doesn't look like there's anything to these ruins. There might be some more around here, though, but let's take a quick look at the map, because we are definitely into the new territory. Little baby deers. Hello, fawns. A bunch of them. Yeah, I haven't noticed too much of like a change in the ecosystems, but yeah, if we zoom out, here's home. Still a good distance away, but it might only be like a 2-day journey, really. I think I overestimated the length, but that's okay. That's okay. It's good to overestimate, not under. But we do have some pretty big mountains to get through. Let's see, maybe we can go through this valley here. A bunch of mushrooms. I don't know, it looks like there's a bit of a pass here we might be able to climb up. Then again, no, maybe not. I didn't bring any ladders, too, intentionally. I thought about it, but I was like, man, if I just start using ladders on every mountain, I'm going to run out anyway, and I'll have to make more. So I was like, I'll just make them if I need them. But, yeah, this is working out. There's always a path, right? There's no dead ends in this world. You just go up, you go over, or you go into creative mode and you fly. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that here. We're doing it straight up. The only way I would go into creative is if something bugged out or something like that. Had a serious game issue, maybe. All right, so yeah, not too much here. Very similar to where we've come from. Pretty mountainous. Trips like this really do make me appreciate the area that we settled in, because there's just not a lot of flat lands in the world, Jen. I think it feels like in this game for sure. I recently listened to a really good interview with Tyron. It was on the YouTube channel Oscilloscope, I think is what it's called. It's a decent sized channel, about 8,000 subs, but vintage story content, obviously. And somehow they managed to get a really great interview with the lead developer. This was just like a week or so back, so I'll try to remember to link that below. But if you got time to listen to it, they talked about a lot of stuff. The upcoming update, different questions that apparently his community posed, for the interview. A lot of stuff came up. World generation and like the flatness of land was discussed. Yeah, really, really insightful stuff. I learned about the origins too. Basically, Tyrone's journey as a modder. The very first mod he ever made was obviously for Minecraft, and it was to add butterflies to the game, something that his wife requested, which I thought was funny and nice. But I have a feeling that's still why we see butterflies as one of the primary insects, or like background little sprites in this world. But yeah, and then of course he said that from there he started tinkering with Vintage Craft, which was the first mod pack for Minecraft that they started to try and transform into a more difficult adult version. He said they just weren't happy with the direction Minecraft was going. It was not that it was bad, it was just they were making it more and more for kids and, easier for people to get into right off the bat, where they wanted more of a strictly survival challenge. And so they started tinkering with that mod. but they said it lacked some of the versatility they needed, so they switched to Terra Firma Craft, and that was the mod pack that they eventually went with. But this game has been rewritten, from the original code scratch, so it is its own standalone game, of course. But yeah, really interesting to hear that early journey, and of course a lot of the new stuff they talked about too was fascinating and hopeful sounding. But anyway, enough of that. Like I said, I'll try to link that down below for you guys, but check out Oscilloscape or Oscilloscope. Yeah, if you can't find it, you should be able to. All right, looks like we've got some slate gravel. These are always really nice areas. Yep, slate gravel right here. I'd like to settle in a slate. Maybe do some slate and walnuts. I don't know. God, if I can get out of here. It's hard finding things that pair well with walnut, isn't it? Here we go. Just looking strictly for the black and reds. Yeah, it's going to be good to have a little berry orchard whenever we get to where we're going. Oh boy. It's going to be a bit of a slog. At least these aren't true mountains, just some sloping gravel hills. And of course, we don't have landslides turned on in this world, but yeah, thankfully, because those are super annoying. A place like this, I'd probably be dead already. All right, let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. We go from a dark slate to this lighter, what I assume is like conglomerate or granite. Nice. Very cool. It's be a great spot for looking for copper. No doubt about it. Could probably jump right out at you. Shiny orange nuggets. All right. And if I see anything of interest, I will be marking it, deposits, ore nodes, whatever. But we're definitely not here for loot. This is a reconnaissance strip. Oh, no, that's a nice little spot. Imagine having a nice little base right up there, step ladder that goes all the way down. I've done the floating bases now in during my live stream world. Hey, here we go. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain though. It sounds a lot cooler than it is, but you've really got to design like maybe a long staircase is the best, because ladders are good for getting up, but they're slow and they can be a little treacherous getting down sometimes. There's always the potential for accidents. Okay, why am I not picking up these berries? There it goes. That's weird. Alright, so yeah. We got a lot of open terrain ahead. I like this. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, it's getting later in the day. Not to worry, we got a bed with us. We will probably have to sleep at least once on this long journey. Don't say a word, everybody. Look at this. Wait, I'm going to keep the berries there. Look at this. Look at this. It's a kitty cat. Oh, and of course I put the cages in my hotbar and the game starts lagging out. Oh, good. One hit wonder. Nice. We got ourselves a female cat, folks. She in there? It says creature, female cat, European. Nice. Okay, so we got a female cat. I actually don't really like these on my hotbar. Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of animals we'd see on this trip. I wasn't thinking the cat, though. That's a mod I've got installed as well that puts cats in the world, and they're tameable. So we'll take that one home for sure. I'd love to find a male now. I don't know how likely that is. I've seen cats in the game once before, but it was in my live streaming world. Of course, I live stream Vintage, but it's in a totally different world. And if you guys are interested, check the description. I should have my schedule linked down there, plus the VOD playlist, so you can watch some of the older ones if you missed them. All right, yeah, not interested in the lazy pigs. Boink. Aha, sorry, pig, not today. No touching. All right, let's see. There's pigs everywhere. Now, I have seen gazelle before. That's one of the other animals I've witnessed, but not in this world. Again, what is that? Big old set of ruins dead ahead. Got some more copper. I didn't think I'd have to pull out my sword today, but I will. I will. Also didn't bring any healing stuff. Like I said, this wasn't really planned to be much of a fighting expedition. we're going to explore for sure, especially the resonance a bit, but... And then, honestly, healing poultices aren't that hard to whip together. It didn't bring a scythe, but that's okay. Alright, look at that. That's a big old ruin. Biggest I've seen in vanilla without the ruins extension mod, which I did have for a while, but I uninstalled it because that one I was told definitely does give lag. Produce lag. Oh, some flint tools. Yeah, not interested in that. I'd much rather have some bony soil here. What are you looking at? What is that? Some sort of... I don't know. Okay, galena. No, I don't need galena ore. Okay. Let's dig around a little bit, though. Oh, I thought I picked up one of those flint shovels for a second. For some reason. It scared me. I was like, no, I don't want it. This is a big one. This one might have some underground stuff, components to it. Seems hard to believe there's just these two little pots for structures so large and in charge. I like it. I've often thought, too, in terms of base building, finding something like this, really elaborate ruin, and trying to incorporate your house, you know, or build just a weird, like, structure around it. That'd be cool. Yeah, I wish the Resonance Archives were right here. I would do that, but... Alright, I don't see much promise there for loot, so let's keep moving, getting in the right direction. Look at this. It's pretty crappy visuals, but yeah, I was talking about how there's no flat land. I take it all back. This is perfect. Just what we wanted. The flattest of the flat. Easy traveling. Okay, well, here's another, I guess, interesting ruin structure. These are straight up granite blocks. They're like monoliths. With a, I don't know, big old sarcophagus or some sort of altar in the middle. It's very clear on the map, too. This whole area, man, yeah, I realize this is like a large plateau. Definitely some more ruins up here. This is the kind of thing I'm going to be looking for whenever I set up a base in the future. This is a great area. The only thing it lacks is like limestone. Because I've been looking, but... Anyway, it's not important. We're not setting up here. I'm tempted to start digging in. I mean, I think it's just part of the bedrock, or I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, but I've never seen a ruin like that. Now, here's another little ruin. Okay, okay. Anything here? Bony soil? That's all I really care about with these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a fascinating landscape. It reminds me of like the steppes. I guess, not that I've ever been there, but from what I've read and seen. Okay, now we're starting to see some deeper valleys and stuff. Okay, well, we just got to adapt. Roll with the punches. Roll with the hills. There we go, going down. And I've noticed we're at like a steady decline. It feels like going down, down, down. Okay. Always on the lookout for male cats. Let's see. Haven't spotted any other really interesting wildlife, but this rain is not making it easy, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, it's still raining. It's getting a little bit late, so we're probably going to have to dig into one of these little hills here, but look at this. I noticed this on the map. I was like, what is that, a spaceship that landed or something? No, it's a trader spawned right in the middle of this lake. Poor guy. Oh, I already looked at him. He's a luxuries trader. I don't really have anything to give him or to buy, but I'll just show you what he's got here. Some interesting stuff. Love to get my hands on, like, this looks really cool. Forlorn Hope breastplate. It's broken. 49 gears for a broken piece of gear. Broken thing, dude. Come on. Chandelier. 21 gears. Man, you gotta be rich to afford some of this. That shield looks really cool, but oh well. Nonetheless, you got a funny house there, dude. So, like I said, oh, we got some clay over here. This might be a good place to dig in. Not that I'm going to take any of the clay, but it will hold up as we dig into it. Very nice, too. This might be some of the last fire clay we see. That's right. When 1.20 comes out, it's not going away, but it's going to become much rarer to see this stuff. Do I have any blocks? I need some dirt. There we go. Just a little bit of dirt. I might take some of the red clay home when we leave, but alright. So let's seal it up. And we are going to go to sleep super early because I want to get a head start. We are not too far. Let me just dig this out and I'll show you on the map where we're at. It doesn't have to be super extensive. I just want to be able to stand up in here. Alright, so it is kind of annoying not having any inventory space, I'll say that. We can still hear the rain. Oh, there's a hole. Okay, there we go. It's not perfect, but okay, so the map. Here we are. Here's the house. Pretty good distance away. Traveled a long way. And the Resonance Archives are right there. Boom, 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 boom. Super close. I mean, they're, 2 days away. Definitely. And I stopped a couple times messing around, so could have probably made it in one. That might have been a stretch. But if I had traveled a little bit overnight, too, in the dark, that would have been possible. So it's easy to misjudge distances, it seems like. Okay, so we're going to wake up a little bit hungry. Probably definitely overprepared with the foods that I brought, but, you know, I did seal these up with some fat. So they're good for 42 days. And, of course, if I set up some sort of little cellar at our new location and leave these, they're going to be good for a year or more. So that might not be a bad idea. All right, let's do this. We'll get rid of that. All right, and what time is it? 5:22. Oh, man, that's a late start. How do I get out of here? We got to go. We got to run. I don't care about drifters. Goodbye, Mr. Weirdo, with your weird spawned home. We're on the move again. It's a little bit dark. It's definitely wet and miserable out here, but it's okay. It's okay. I've traveled in worse. Let's see. Not much to look at right now, so maybe we'll just go ahead and flash forward to the next interesting landmark. Well, anybody who knows me knows that I love to eat off the floor. So this is the first meal we're having from our crock pot. Look at that, completely filled us up. Nice, nice. Well, the good news is we've got a great view to look out of. Yes, very nice mountains here. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, what's that? Look at this, tucked away right in here. In this, I don't know, crater-like structure. It's all mountainous here. In fact, it just gets higher and higher. It might be best for us to go up this way. Yeah, I might have to whip up some ladders after all, although I'm going to try and avoid it, but we got some pretty sheer faces here. But we're close, guys. This is it. We're on top of this thing. Let's kind of circle around the front face of it, try not to fall in. Yep. Maybe I should map out a couple of, like, yeah. No, not ladder. That's fine. I'll just put cave. You know, maybe it's a little far, but who knows? There could be entrance exit to the archives down through there. We'll see. All right, let's move over here. Looks like we got some really white. Could this be limestone here? Andesite. Interesting. This is my first time seeing andesite. Got some goats up there. What is this kind of material here? Andesite gravel. Okay, I like the color of this. It's almost, yeah, it's very bright. I like that. I bet you the rocks themselves look really nice, polished. All right, so how are we doing? Well, we're coming at it kind of from the side, which is okay. That might be what we have to do. But this is where we're trying to go. Yeah? Yeah, that's going to be a little sheer there, but if we get a bit higher, we might be onto something here. Now, this is going to be tricky like deciding where to set up a little base. I don't know. We better locate it first. Gosh. There must be a better approach. Maybe coming in from the rear. Well, let's get to it and then we'll kind of survey. Man. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to have to go all the way around these mountains before I just break down and make some ladders, Yeah, should have brought the shears. I didn't, but I did pick up some horsetails. I don't see a lot of cattails near here, though. Yeah, let's just keep these. I'll ditch the horsetails for now. Alright, and it's time to punch me some sticks. Alright, well, I've whipped together a small stack, and we're going up the mountain. Now, I am marking this area right here. I think I might go ahead and just delete this one so I don't get those confused. Yeah, we'll pin that, save. This is going to be, it's kind of in line, so yeah, and I'm just wanting to go straight across there. Let's go. So we're already up, not very far, but let's climb. Of course, skipping every other one. Beautiful. Don't need a lot of ladders, but I hope I have enough because this is a big mountain. Oh boy. Alright, we've got this. I see some trees up here, some bushes. Maybe that's going to be helpful. Alright, so that's marked. I think we can climb from... Oh, and of course there's a chief. Well, that's not... Okay, that's not a death. Yeah, it's not a kill fall. Yeah, from here we can just scale. Oh, this is good. Yeah, let's see. I've got a few sticks here. No, I'll just have one stick. I'd like to get this tree here, but let's just continue to climb. Seeing some different kind of sand there. Interesting. Nobody cares about the sand right now. All right. Oh, yeah. We're up in it now, folks. Let's turn around. Oh, look, a little NPC over there. That might be a cool place to visit. Okay, so... go around here. We're kind of in a little valley. Let's see, I'd like to avoid using any more ladders, but if I do, of course, and it's going to have to be marked. A family of foxes up here. Okay. Get some more sticks. Have a feeling I will need more ladders before this is over, and might have to climb down to get them. Okay. Oh, this one right here's got branches. Okay. Let's look at the map. God, we barely scaled anything here, really, in all honesty. It's going to be tough getting up and down, isn't it? Dang it. Yeah, I should have just made a ridiculous amount of ladders. Alright, well, we've got more. I think I can get up here with the 6 we've got. We'll mark this as soon as we get up here. Oh, okay, well, I can get up part of the way. Damn. Alright, yeah, so let's mark this here, too. I don't think it'll be too hard to find these. Maybe at night it might be difficult to see this, but let's go. Alright. Well, yeah, I've got to do it. I'm going to spend a little bit of time punching some more leaves. Okay, well, I think I've made it to the top. Yeah, I did just had to whip together a few more ladders. Got up here. Oh, we're above the clouds. Oh, this is weird. I think we're in a cloud. Okay, this is glitching out, or visuals are not proper up here. Huh. Yeah, there's a cloud right here. That's unfortunate. Well, let's just go above it, I guess. Yeah. It's a little disorienting. I don't like this. Maybe it'll pass. Oh my god, don't kill myself. Alright, yeah, I gotta be careful here. This is... Thank God there's no landslides. See, this would just not be possible in a world with those landslides. Not even worried about the visuals right now. It's just... Okay, well... This is kind of freaky. I have no idea where the roots of these trees are. How deep down they go. Oh, they're pretty tall trees, aren't they? Yeah, these clouds are not helping this situation, my friends. Let's see here. Maybe... Oh, this is bad. Oh, I just placed a... That's not good. We want to keep those. Alright, let's look at the map here because I'm freaking out. We're close. We're close. I think the archives are trying to prevent me, but... I think maybe we want to go around this way. God, I wish this would just pass. Yeah, I could... Oh my god. I could get over to there possibly, but... How far is that? I can't even tell if that's a drop or not, really. Okay. Let's go below it real quick. This is insane. Alright. It's not super bad, but I just don't want to get down to a place where I can't get back up. I have to use more ladders in some random spot, but... Whew, man, well, I was thinking we would probably just build our home up here, but now I'm starting to second guess it. Maybe down in the foothills is better. Simply because of this weird cloud effect. Yeah, I apologize for anybody having trouble seeing here. I'm right there with you, but, well, looks like it might be down in this little valley here. Okay, this is more promising. Because we got trees around, so I could build some more ladders, get us out of here eventually. Let's see. It's not going to be super easy to build on, but... Oh, it's much more doable than that disaster up there. Got some crops here. Probably want to take those, don't I? Do I have any room? Ah, I don't. That's okay. We brought seeds. We're super close to the marker. I don't expect that there'll be much of a visual identifier. Here it is. This is it. We're right on top of it. Oh, it does go down though, doesn't it? So we're looking at andesite. Does it go down further? It's hard to see. I don't think it does. I think this tree is just the very bottom. Oh, look. There's aged granite ashlar blocks. That's part of it right there, isn't it? That's got to be. All right. Well, we've discovered it, folks. This is it. No doubt about it. Can I get up out of here? Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Creepy. Well, took multiple days travel for sure. We had to brave the wilds of the cloud cover here. Can I just build a house like right here maybe? Yeah, we've got tons of trees here, so that is good news. We've got the beautiful mountains. Oh yeah, folks, we've done it. We found the Resonance Archives. We will start working on a little house. Not going to be elaborate, just enough to allow us to survive here for a couple of days. You know, and it be a place where we can sleep and if we need to recover our health, you know. Plus, I brought a little chest. Probably should have made a double chest on second thought, but we've got a single chest. I can always whip together some cattails. That's another thing I should have probably brought was cattails, the roots, just so we could grow our own here. Yeah, that would have probably been more valuable than the bushes, but, well, live and learn, you know. We're figuring things out as we go, but I'm just glad we made it and got over these darn mountains, guys. But that will do it for today's episode. Don't worry, the next one we are going to be picking up right here in this very spot, doing a little building, and then, most likely, a little bit of exploring. But I do look forward to the day we return home with our animals, but not right away. We've got an adventure, guys, so I hope you will join me for that one. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're a new viewer, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I just want to take a moment to recognize my Patreons. As you can see, I've put their names in gold because they are, in fact, more precious than that shiny metal. Now, I'd like to take a moment to invite you to also support the channel for as little as $2, $5, or $10. You gain access to all my content early and ad-free over on Patreon, as well as a private Discord server with me and my other Patreons where we do some giveaways and have great conversations. But once again, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.